Welcome to the perfect body time workout. Today in this video we talk about, as I said already, the perfect workout and not an usual workout. If you are a client of an EMS studio or a personal trainer or an EMS personal trainer, listen very carefully, because when I go to EMS studios worldwide, I see over and over personal trainers, even on the internet, when they're doing EMS workouts, doing always this same mistake. The first thing what you need to know is there is always two things. The client wanna bulk or he wanna lean. So that means lose weight or build muscles. And the funny thing is that's always the same at the EMS. It's always the same program. If he do with you a fat burning program or a metabolism program or any kind of this fancy words that sounds promising so many things that it's fat burning, it's no magic behind, because fat burning programs are not existing. I can tell you also why. Because losing weight, it's always based on one thing. Muscles are burning fat 24/7. So even after your workout in the first day, you burn fat 24 hours. In the second day, 24 hours. And it's like in the first day, let's say 90%, it's going down to 70%, it's going down to 50%, it's going down to 30%, to 20, to 10, like this. And then after 7 days, you do it again and refresh it. And it's going like this. You have the afterburn effect all the time. So this is difficult to say how much it's exactly percentage-wise, but this is the first thing you have to keep in mind, that it's always the same. And here is the mistake, what all these people do, and this is why I'm advising you to listen to my advice here very properly. Now let's change the color. Muscles are burning fat, okay? So we need muscles, we need to focus on that. And if you want to burn fat, that means we need muscles. And to get muscles, we need to build muscles. And now let's continue here with the rule number 1 for losing weight. What means in that case burning fat through the workout. What means that? First, what we need to do is activate the muscles. Because now a person who comes first time in an EMS studio, the muscles are not activated. First, we activate his muscles when muscles are burning fat. So that means we activate burning fat. And the second thing, what we do is grow muscles. And that means we are growing the fat burning effect from session to session. This is the second step. So number 1 and number 2. That's why it doesn't make sense to make any fancy workouts like fat burning, metabolism workout. It sounds great, but doesn't do the work. You want to have a nice wording or a nice workout, metabolism training. So keep this in mind, guys. This is so important, and that differs an expert from an amateur or non-expert. Growing muscles, okay, growing the fat burning effect, and activating the muscles burns your fat, and you lose weight 100%. Of course, if you follow with the point number 2, that's the nutrition. Nutrition. And in this video, I will not tell you everything about the nutrition because it's too long, but nutrition, the first thing you need to do is drink water. A lot. The next thing is, and it's 1 liter for 25 kg body weight. That means a lot. So that means like 3 to 4 liters. The next thing is no sugar, that's gonna change everything, and low carb. And eat 3 to 5 meals, better said 5 meals every 3 hours. Okay? And the next hack, this is so important. You eat 500 gram from your meals, not every meal, over the day to 1000 gram veggies. What's gonna happen? It's crazy. The afterburn effect, the thermogenic effect by eating veggies is incredibly high. Then, of course, kcal deficit. Be in -1000 kcals. What is your regular consumption, what you can calculate. And then we have our meal plans. Meal plan 1, meal plan 2. It's the 1000 kcal, the 1500, the 2000, and the 2500. So that means if you have a consume of 2000 daily, you go for the 1000. If you have a 2500, you go for the 1500. And all of these programs you get at Bodytime in our studio. So visit us at Bodytime and we give you the program and how to start, and we show you how to figure out your maintain kcal, so to maintain your weight. How much is your consumption, maintain weight, TDEE, total daily energy expenditure. We calculate it and show you if it's 2000 or if it's 25 or if it's 3000 or if it's just 15 or however. That we do at the studio for our personal trainers. Great, now you know how you lose weight and what you have to take care when you want to lose weight in your day-to-day life, because losing weight means building muscles. Your muscles burn fat 24/7. And with step number 1, losing weight and building muscles, you come also to the next point, what is for the ladies, cellulite. Disappear. Because exercising at Bodytime plus nutrition, of course, cellulite will disappear. Next thing what will happen is back pain. Disappear. It's so good for back pain release. It's number 1. So what to say else that are really good options, and that's everything what I want to teach you in this video, that you understand how you burn fat properly. Now let's continue with the next point, what is another chapter here, and that is how to exercise. Because this is the next mistake what all of the personal trainers out there do. I don't see one personal trainer respecting the rule of muscle growth. Because muscle growth means burning fat. So to grow the muscles, you have to go each range of motion with all the 3 contractions, like concentric, isometric, and eccentric. These are the 3 contractions that develops your muscles. So why using just one of them or 2 and not all if they are necessary? So that means every workout with the EMS device, so let's say this is the EMS device, you have to choose the standard program, the basic program, or the advanced. Basic for beginners, advanced for advanced trainees. All of them have always 4 seconds followed by 4 seconds. So impulse, and that's the break. And during those 2 intervals, you have to go through the full range of motion. How gonna that look like? Let's say this is your arm. I hope I draw it nice. So let's say this is your arm, okay? And imagine you having here a dumbbell but at EMS workouts you don't have a dumbbell. So now imagine one thing. This is the starting position, and then your arm will go up to this position, the end position, okay? When you flex it. Then we have this movement going up. This is the first one. This is the concentric movement. Then in this point here, when you squeeze your muscles and contract, this is the number 2. This is the isometric contraction. And eccentric is when you go all the way down. You go all the way down back. This is the eccentric contraction. So now keep in mind, for the best muscle development, the program looks like that. When the impulse starts, you move from the start position with the concentric movement up. But slowly, not fast as they do, like to do in 4 seconds, 2-3 repetition. Make in 4 seconds 1 repetition. So that means in the 4 seconds you are going up, you do 1 rep, and it takes you like 2 to 3 seconds concentric moving up, and then in the end position, when you are up, you squeeze, contract your muscle for 2 seconds. That's the isometric contraction. And then you lift it back in the start position where you start, start position, end position, and this is the way. In the end position, in the start position where you were starting before, you move it up with the eccentric movement. This is how it works. And if you follow this program that you always do in the 4 seconds, only 1 rep going up, and then in the other 4 seconds, the last part of the rep going down, and in between this going up and down, you have 2 seconds isometric contraction, and then you have 3 seconds when you move it up concentric, and 3 seconds eccentric. This is how it works. Okay, I think this is so important that I'm going to write it here really slowly, properly for you, that it makes sense for you and you got it exactly what I mean. So we have this full range of motion from 4 seconds and 4 seconds, okay? Going up and going down. In the middle, where you reach to the point where you contract your muscles, this is the isometric contraction. Okay? When you move it up in the 4 seconds range, here you keep it 2 seconds. When you move it up here, that's the concentric. It can be something around about 3 seconds. And when you move it up, down, is the eccentric. It's going to be something around 3 seconds. So you have a total of 8 seconds. What's exactly the interval of moving. And that's the perfect repetition. And now let me tell you one thing. Why no accessories? This is the next step. Because all of these cheap accessories, like a dumbbell, like resistant bands, okay? All of these accessories just grab your attention from what matters. The EMS impulse is so strong and so efficient doesn't need any accessories. Because let me tell you one thing, EMS impulse, imagine this is your muscle, this is the muscle fibers here. I want to look something like this, okay? This is the muscle and this is the muscle fibers. The EMS impulse, when it's going into your muscles, it's activating 92% of your fibers. It's breaking them, because that's how muscles grow. We break them, and with protein, we feed them with protein afterwards and grow them again in the rest period. If you go to the gym or use accessories, you will never reach to 92%. You reach like to 40%, 50%. I don't know how effective you train. The maximum possibility with perfect workout is 60%. But who trains perfect? Nobody. So it's below 60%. And now why to mix some accessories? Why to mix this 60% if you are on 92% all the time? So that's why focus on what matters. And you as an expert, and that's how you see if your trainer is an expert, gonna advise you, teach you, and show you how to train to reach your goal and make it enjoyable and fun with a professional workout and not with some accessories and Kango jumbo mambo jumping left, right, you know? This is not professional nonsense. Doesn't make sense to do that. Don't waste the time of the client. He pay to get some results. Focus on him and explain him what's the best workout for him. And if he still want to use some accessories, then okay. Then explain him it's not good, but if he is happy and wish to do it, of course the client opinion matters. Then let him do what he loves to do, but give him the expert advice that is more efficient to train 4 seconds with all the muscle contractions and no accessories. And the best exercises to do for this program here, what I'm showing you here, are on our website here, body-time.com, where you see our standard exercises that are explained in these videos how to train him. These are the best exercises, and I don't recommend you to do any other exercises. These exercises you see here, they are the best exercises. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 exercises. With that, you burn fat, build muscles, eliminate cellulite, and reduce your back pain up to 0. This is what you need to know. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. See you in my next videos.